Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the Millionaires Vault. I want to say to you all, 2023 has been a challenging year for me, and I just wanted to say to all of you in terms of what 2023 meant for me. We're now in 2024. And I want you to all be strategic in your approach in your healthcare business, not just be doing things mindlessly because you see everyone else doing things and that they've been successful. It's not chucking the spaghetti at the wall and hoping that it sticks. So 2023 for me was an emotional year for me. I lost my twin brother. I mourned, I grieved, I cried, I screamed. I also had some wins in my healthcare business as well. But during that time of going to see my twin brother for 6 months in the States, traveling back and forth, I had to put in contractors, temporary staff members to run my business whilst I was traveling back and forth seeing my twin brother, who's now passed. He passed away August in 2023, last year. And for me, 2024 means it's a new beginning. And it's made me realize how precious that life truly is, and that we should be thinking about how best we can be happy in what we do. And if I was doing agency all over again, this is what I would do. And this is what I'm doing in 2024, is that I'm not gonna just work with anybody. And you should take the same as well. You are a care agency. You can't work with the masses and think that you can support everybody and that everyone is going to receive as you have intended to deliver. Not everybody is the same. We are all different. So, who is it that you want to serve in 2024? Do you want to work smarter and not harder? For example, by you becoming specialized in one particular service, i.e. that you are going to be specialized in a particular service, or that you are only going to serve private paid clients that will pay a higher rate, that you can pay your staff members a higher rate, and that your business will not be impacted by providing to the mass. You just started out in business. You should look at this model, because if you're trying to service the masses, i.e. government contracts and private sector, you are missing out. You're missing out on the private sector, because the masses will dominate and take up your space, which will then stop you from receiving private paid clients because your capacity is too full. So think about where it is that you want to be. So, like I said, you can't serve everybody. Don't serve the masses. Serve clients that will be appreciative of what you do, but also at the same time, if you was to look at the masses, you're looking at being inspected treble times, i.e. CQC, the councils, the audits that go on. So what is it that you really want in your healthcare business? Do you want to have it where you're just inspected once a year, for example, that you're serving private paid clients and you're giving them the time needed in order to deliver a standard of excellence. By providing private paid services, you can then recruit high caliber staff. It's a win-win situation for all involved. The service user is happy that you're able to spend the dedicated time and to even give a little bit more. And I would say to you, before you decide to go into care, what type of care service do you want to provide? Is this something that you would do for free? Are you passionate about doing this? Because that is going to be the thing that carries you through the tough times. Because care isn't easy, no matter what stage you're at. The larger organizations, they usually deal with the masses because they've got the capacity, they have got the manpower, they have grown, they've shown that they have been able to handle large volumes at a time. So what is it that you want to do to begin with? This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is going to take time. You've got to take time building up your CEO muscles and also building up your team. So when I first started, I'm going to use my example here, it was just me. I didn't get anyone on until I was doing 200 hours a week before I recruited someone else. Not saying I was doing 200 hours a week in care, but in someone in the office. What I tend to see is people want to jump and get this person, that person in the office, and then everyone's sitting around twiddling their thumbs. They don't know what to do because they don't know how to run the business from the ground up. They want instant gratification. You've got to build and you've got to work at it in order for it to grow. You have to plant the seed and water in order for it to grow and watch it grow. You can't plant a seed and not water it because nothing will grow. You've got to take action. You've got to take steps needed in order to run a healthcare business. So I would be looking at, if I was starting all over again, I would be looking at private paid clients only. I would specialize in that field. I would become high caliber in that field. And I would dominate the market because the larger organizations, they haven't got time to be looking after private individuals as much as what you would have that time. You can give more time, more attention. Because they're thinking, oh, this, with a larger volume contract, you've got it for 3-4 years. But you can also have the same with private clients as well. So think about the private model, high caliber model that you can introduce in your healthcare business. So in 2023, I also was celebrating that I'd been a coach for 10 years. And for me, that was quite a milestone because it took me 20 years running multiple healthcare businesses to understand how to support individuals in healthcare that want to start or run a healthcare business. And I'm proud to say that. And yes, I can't please everybody. That would be impossible. I'm a human being. I've made mistakes. and you will too in your business. But you learn from it and you build from it. Every year gets better and better and better. And you'll find that in your healthcare business as well. I've also learnt, and you should learn the same thing too, don't work with everybody. Don't work with everybody. You need to work with clients that will work with you. And it's a partnership. So that's something which I've learned, and I'm saying that for you with your clientele. You don't want to just work with everybody. You can't just think I can work everything, I can grab everything, because it will cause an issue for you if you haven't scaled with it as well. So always think, if you're going to work with everybody, then you need to scale. You need more staff members to be able to support you in your business. I also learned not to just hire anybody. Healthcare workers, for example, nurses, for example, in your healthcare business, you need to work with people that are passionate. Because yes, money is important, but so is care. Passion is important too. You need someone that is a team player, that's going to support you in your business, and that will deliver the service to the highest ability that they can. Always ask them, would you be willing to do this for free? I want to know how passionate you are. Because that makes a difference in your business as well. So when I started my business, my healthcare business, I didn't start because of money. I didn't start because I was thinking about the money. I started because I had a passion to help improve people's lives. And like I said, I did it for free because I was so passionate about that. So what is your true reason why you want to start a healthcare business? Because it's the why that's going to push you through when you come up with a difficult situation, which you will. So what is your why? And another thing that you should do is prepare for the future. What are your goals for your future? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? For example, where do you see yourself in 10 years' time? What is the strategy that you need to focus on? Okay, for 5 years we're going to do just private clients. Sometimes you need to just stick with one thing and grow that one thing for at least 12 months. And you'll get stronger as each year goes along. So I hope that this has been helpful for you today. I want you to think about doing one thing at a time. Just one thing at a time. Don't look at the whole picture. Focus on one thing first and stick into it. Don't jump and change, because that will cause confusion. And if you've started something and you've decided, you know what, this isn't for me, it doesn't align with me, that's fine. At least you know what was involved and you know that that's not for you. So I hope that you've learned something. I hope that you've gained some knowledge from this, thinking about your goal for 2024. Write them down. Create 10 items that you want to work on for 2024. So thank you. Like and subscribe. Share. Join our Facebook group here. And also book a free 15-minute call with myself or a member of our team, and we'll gladly talk to you about your 2024 goals. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.